a phone link with the Police Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat. Let's go there. Good morning, Willie Dennis. What do the police say about what has happened in Gilgil?
Thank you very much, Fred. It is indeed a sad morning for the whole country. Remember, these children are from across the country, bearing in mind that this is a national school. It is Utumishi Girls Academy here in Gilgil in Nakuru County, where, as it was earlier stated, the fire began after 1 a.m. this morning. And the Red Cross has since taken up the matter, and they're trying to contain the situation in collaboration with the multi-agency security teams here. And just a moment ago, as you have stated to our viewers and our listeners, maybe on Radio 47, it is that the Deputy Police Inspector of Police, Eliud Lagat, has just arrived and has yet to give any briefs, or he has to first be briefed and check on the matter. Troll to factor from the reports that we have from Red Cross is about 23 students may have been taken to various hospitals here in Gilgil for various degrees of injuries, from injuries to burns. And as the situation is, the head count of those maybe who have lost their lives following the inferno are yet to be identified. The dormitory in which the fire is said to have started has remained cordoned off as the investigations continue following what happened. What else we can also let our viewers know that is the whole compound is a beehive of activities. There is cries left, right, and center. Cries of joy, cries of anxiety for those who do not know where their children are, actually quiver with fear over the anticipated report that they may come. And for those parents that we have witnessed here, is that most of them, when they come into one-on-one contact with their children, and children come in contact to their parents, it's just a cry and disbelief that finally they are safe. It is a very bleak situation around this school, but all is well. The school administration is speaking head count for each of the students around here, just to know who may have sought safety outside the school perimeters, and to account for all students actually, and then the parents are also registering to ascertain that they are here and all is well. Perhaps after the prayer breakfast, we could be having more reports, as the situation is all media presence here has been contained for the time being, only with parents accessing the school facility as of now, for reasons, security matters, and the best way to brief the nation about the incident that happened here. The magnitude of this is so great, as we have had other incidents in the central part, and one in the early 1990s at St. Kizito. For those who are still here, it is quite a sad day for Kenyans. And all we can say as a media station is that may God console all those who may have lost their loved ones following this. Freddie, perhaps maybe if you could be having a question, I could be glad to receive it back.
Willie Dennis, you had earlier indicated that it's one dormitory that was affected. Would you know the number of students that were in that dormitory and the entire school population?
Okay. Ni wanafunzi wangapi walikuwa wanalala kwa hiyo dorm? Wangapi? Ni wengi. Ni dorms mbili zilichomeka. All right. The students that I'm speaking to here, they say ni wanafunzi wengi, and it is actually two dorms, as earlier indicated was one dorm. So all this information is subject to wait and see and receive the information. Remember, Utumishi Academy is under the periphery of the police department, and by the virtue of the word Utumishi means it is under the police, like we have the Magereza Academy that is under the Kenya Prison Services. So the Deputy Inspector of Police being here is the highest rank as of now to be able to give any reports following what happened. The regional commander has been here from early hours of today, and the OCPD Gilgil was also here on time, briefing everybody, and we are also expecting other ministers, other authorities from the ministry to be able to give more light on what happened as the situation continues. The Red Cross has already pitched out the tent to ensure that all is well, and there is counseling going on for those who wish to have that, and the parents are also receiving balance sheet checks from the school administration led by the school principal right here in Gilgil. Fred. Fred.
All right. Thank you so much, Willie Dennis. And we'll be coming to you momentarily for more updates, especially on the number of casualties and whatever else they'll be bringing to us. Yes, we are still following that developing story in Gilgil, where a number of students are feared dead and quite a good number are injured. 23 number, according to Willie Dennis, who have been taken to various hospitals to receive treatment following a fire outbreak at the Utumishi Girls Academy in Gilgil, Nakuru County. We also informed that the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Lagat, is already there, and that's the highest ranking police official, given the fact that this school, Utumishi Girls Academy, is under the National Police Service. The 2 dormitories were affected, and the entire school has since been cordoned off as rescue and recovery efforts continue. The fire is reported to have broken out at around 1 a.m., but the cause of it remains unclear at this point. It is still very early hours. We've just received this news about an hour ago, and we continue getting more updates. We do expect that the DIG, Eliud Lagat, will be addressing the media in a short while once he's properly briefed of the matter, and we'll definitely bring you up to speed on the same. For now, let's go back to the national